Alright, we're back for more Rimsky, also known as, yes, lots of spooky skeleton boys. Don't know where this leads. Yes, this is the Midden Dark. Lost family key. Note to the Archmage. Dear Savos, recently I had a visit. Oh god. The son of the Halas family, he came to me at the request to keep a safe a blade he inherited from his late father, the great Indras Halas, who passed away not 2 months ago. Young Idris told me this blade is twisted. He does not want it near him or his family. He did not say so, but I strongly assume the blade was involved in his father's death. Idris would like to get rid of or destroy the blade, but is reluctant to do so since it is a family heirloom. The blade possesses a curious magical power, and as such, Halas came to me for studying safekeeping the blade. Did a short study of it and have concluded this is the powerful bipolar blade of lore. The decoration on this blade illustrates the twisted nature perfectly. It seems the weapon has a mind of its own, deciding on its own to send its target either into a bloody frenzy or a calm state of mind. I am no weapon expert, but it is clear that this blade is dangerous in the wrong hands, therefore I send it to the college. You can keep it safer there than I can. Store the bipolar blade somewhere safe where none will touch it, but don't destroy it. Let's not rule out the possibility of Halas coming to claim it at a later time. I'll trust you know what to do, ED. I don't know what mod this is from. Let's see. Lost family key. Let me. Lost. That's not from the default Skyrim. I don't know what that is though. Okay, that's cool. Here's the Midden incident report. Basically, people came down here and they got exploded. Like, whoa, well, what the fuck is with this hand drome? And nobody knew. Now here's the Halas family chest. Bipolar blade. Comes the target for 15 seconds, frenzy the target for 15 seconds. Really makes you think. Okay.
Now, say in all honesty that I've followed you to the end of the bleeding earth.
I just saw something else. Oh, hanging moss. Skull, war axe, bone meal, anus root, grape cluster. Something else in there, but... Okay. Alright. I don't know where to do the Midden incident report thing, and I think there's a puzzle involved. I sincerely forget. Hey, we haven't encountered these in a while. Or at all during this playthrough, but that's okay. There's still one more? Fuck you. Get him, Jerome. I'm taking this frostbite venom, thank you very much. Nothing else here. Oh, that just leads straight out to Skyrim. Are you stuck in the way? Nope, I can go right through you. Hey! Or not. I guess that was just random. Okay. I'll deconstruct you. Ooh, there was a spooky skeleton. Bones, you say? Do the Midden incident report thing with all the hands and stuff. I think it might have been inside the college proper. I forget. To be completely honest. Oh, wait. Dererum Derenis. It's a good book about Dole Dippers. Okay. That's the way we came in, so it's this way.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments.
Good.
Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter.
So you're the Augur.
I am that which you have been seeking.
Thank you, Ramarin.
Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. You seek that which all who wield magic seek, knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others. No, though you may be the last, the one who calls himself Ankano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Archmage.
There we go, that's the Augur. I think this one leads outside, but whatever. It's no big deal. Or no, it's not leading me to the outside one. That's okay. Actually, let me go to the outside one, I think. Ooh, hey, what's this? Ayo, I'll take it. Oh wait, is this not gonna... Doesn't this lead to Skyrim? Yeah, and I can fast travel from there. So you're the fellow who got to 7 out to sign all those contracts, said the second diplomat. It must have required some deep negotiation. I can't see a fucking thing. Classic Skyrim. Also, I should probably be using Jazargo's flame
Greetings.
thing. Hi, Olivia.
Yes?
Oh, look, there we go. Nice and beautiful night sky. There's Azura. It kind of amazes me that the Nords kind of let that stay up, but that's okay.
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you.
As a child, the Tarot and I would pass time.
Alright, let me do a save here. I don't need, like, I don't know. Let me just make a new save.
By day.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Sky.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Sijic Order.
Oh.
Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow.
I guess we're still talking about this.
Beyond asking for you, he never said.
I thought we talked about
Very
this.
strange indeed.
Have you ever heard of the Augur?
Has Toftir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject. Really? And what might that be?
We need to find the staff.
I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it. And how do you know of this?
Oh yeah, the Augur told me.
Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this. I certainly do. Since you went so far as to seek out the Augur for advice, I thought you'd be more enthusiastic. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Thanks. I mean, I'm not gonna wear it, but thanks. Where is it? There it is. Increases your magic by 60 points. Yeah, I'm not gonna wear that over this helmet. I do still need a real helmet, but like I don't know where. See, I think practically speaking, let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. If you go to smithing, there is this here ability. It's not this one. Pour your dragonborn blood into the fire at one forge. Forging an item in this forge empowers you, increasing attack damage from critical strike by 15% and reducing attack damage taken by 15%. See, what I want to know is by 15%, blah 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 blah. Does this mean that it's 15 seconds for both, or is that like a total thing? That's what I want to know. But most likely, what I'll do is I'll probably craft something. I don't know what I'm gonna craft, but I will. Because I don't know how much longer we can do this Armor of Ingol stuff. Because it's episode I think 33 or 34 right now. Hi, Ancano. How's life?
I have many important things in mind. Your concerns are not on mine.
What was I talking about? I don't know.
Cesargo is eager to hear how the scrolls are working. Mages in Cyrodiil are all about politics. The Synod and the College of Whispers are too busy guarding secrets to bother to teach. Skyrim was not Cesargo's first choice, but Winterhold is removed from politics, dedicated to study. This is the place for Cesargo to become great. Cesargo awaits word of how well his scrolls work.
I need your help with something. Something private. Yes, but it needs to be kept quiet. I may have entered into an agreement with Enther. He had something I needed, so I traded him something of mine. It was a mistake, and now I want back what I gave him. It's an amulet that belonged to my family, and I never should have given it to Enther. But he won't deal with me. Talk to him. See what it'll take to get my amulet back. It doesn't matter. It's also none of your concern. Just talk to him. See if you can convince him to give my amulet back. I told you, it's from my family. I know they've always disapproved of what I wanted in life. To learn magic instead of becoming a farmer or a hunter. But no matter how poorly they may have treated me, they're still my family. I didn't consider that until after I made the trade. Not at all. I consider it a blessing. My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence, or worse. It took years of insisting that this is what I'm meant to do. I'd better get going.
We'll check that out for you, Big Daddy Almond. Let's see.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary. No more than anyone else, I don't think. They're a very old order. Predated the Imperial Mages Guild by quite a bit. In fact, the Mages Guild was founded in opposition to the idea of the Psijic Order, that only an elite few should have control over magic. No one has seen or heard from them in over 100 years now, though. Well, that depends on what you're looking for. Beralda can teach destruction spells, and offers training in that school. Finis is one of the best conjurers in all of Skyrim, and can help with spells from that school. Don't let Tolfdir fool you. He's the preeminent scholar on alteration. One of the best in Tamriel, and always willing to pass on his knowledge. If you can find him and focus his attention, there's a great deal Drevis can teach you about illusion magic. And finally, there's Colette. There are no expectations. This college is a place to study and practice magic freely. Hopefully any discoveries made in your pursuits will be shared with the members of the college first. That way, we all benefit. Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking? The Eye of Magnus? I can appreciate that this thing, this orb, it's very impressive. Very unique and definitely worth studying. But let's not jump to any conclusions or assign it importance beyond what we're certain of. The Augur. Just what have you gotten yourself involved in? Whatever is going on, whatever you're up to, be very careful. Well, it's said to be very powerful. Has the capacity to store an incredible amount of magical power, as the story goes. But it's more myth than anything at this point. I've no doubt that it actually exists, but no one has seen it in, what, decades? Longer? I'm not sure. The only time I've heard it mentioned was when those Synod characters showed up some months ago looking for it. Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power. No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mizulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mizulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Oh boy.
I'm not really sure. Made and used by Magnus himself, if you believe those sorts of things. I believe I've heard it said that it's the only thing that could adequately contain his power. The sort of embellishment wizards of ancient times loved to make.
Okay, Ennius.
Let me
Right
give you
there.
a bit of advice. You want to work on something that's not officially allowed? Don't tell anyone you're doing it. You need something you're not officially supposed to have? You come see me. You tell anyone that I told you, and I'll fry you from the inside out. Got it? Huh? Good. There are some experiments the college frowns on, if they're... Shh. All right, let's not overdo it. Meet me in my quarters.
Are we here?
If you ever need something, especially... I hope you've got some... let's just take a look, then.
Alright, let's see here. Ooh. Ooh, that's cool. He has Daedra Hearts. Let's see here. Not too many spells. You have a Black Soul Gem and 3 Grand Soul Gems, which I could use. It's a lot, though. That is a lot. Let's see. Look at all those coins. Oh yeah, have a bucket, dude. Have a cup, some pans. Yeah, a fucking inkwell. You want some bones, dude? Oh yeah, I have 22 linen wraps. That's kind of a problem. Let's see here. There's nothing else I really want to sell. Oh, actually, yeah, there is. This. This. That's pretty good. Oh, let me see if I have an extra spell tome. I don't.
Purposely killing your fellow college members is a bad idea. I'd advise against it. Theft and assault can get you into trouble as well. As for research, well, a sufficient explanation will cover almost anything. If you're going to need live test subjects for your experiments, it's easier to do that off of college grounds. Oh my, how precious. Onmund is too afraid to deal with me himself, and so he sent you. I'll make this very simple for you. All my trades are final. Onmund knew this ahead of time and went through with it anyway. So there's nothing more to be said.
It's in everyone's best interest.
Yes, you see, the thing is, I'm not concerned with everyone's best interest. I find I've already made it very clear that all of my trades are final.
There must be something I can do.
Look how persistent you are. It's charming, really. Onmund gave up the first time I said no, but not you. All right, I'll tell you a little story. Let's pretend for a moment that a certain individual was looking to acquire a particular staff. Let's also pretend that he traded some valuable items for said staff. And it was only later that it was realized that this individual, the resulting disaster, would reflect quite poorly on everyone involved. You're not very good. Look, I traded a staff to someone and found out later that was a bad idea. Finally, I look forward to having it back soon. The sooner the better.
Alright, let's see this. Oh my fucking god. Fucking Morvarth's lair. Oh god.
In fact.
Okay, retard. Okay. What should we do here? Okay, first of all, I'm going to use the dormer compass, and we are going to return to location 1. Fuck no, don't bother. We're going to store these ridiculous friggin' what were they? Linen wraps? I don't need this many linen wraps. Okay. Now we're going to go to, I think Windhelm would be a good place. I'm not going to go travel to obviously all these places like automatically. Like go straight to Riften. I'm not interested in that. But we'll go to Windhelm. There I can also deconstruct some of the stuff I have, and then I'm going to have to tell after this quest to ensure no quests get broken. I'm going to tell Rumarin to fuck off. Okay.
Wait, I know you.
Oh no, dude, you're
There's
making
no
a mistake.
You're
I don't have time for this.
The bounty is low. But because of my son.
Yeah, 10 gold fine. Oh my god. Okay. I might need a shovel at some point, so I'm going to keep it. Don't need this. Keeping the ebony shield with me. Boots, helmet, malachite, and that's really all it. Okay. All right. Oh, actually, before we go anywhere, let's make ourselves some bolts. Oh, what the hell? Bow. Oh, you know what? You need the Stormcloak crafting manual, don't you?
So we wouldn't have to wear clothes.
You know what? I'm betting all my shekels that's exactly what you do. I guarantee it, and people are still randomly calling, so I have to go fucking look for that now. Next time, thank you all for watching.